Match reaction, Manchester United 2, Everton 2. Your reaction to that game?
Well, that first half, I thought it was quite entertaining. Both sides had good tempo. Both sides hard work, really. I look at it and I say to myself, yeah, even, but lots of first-time passes, some good things by United. I thought 15 minutes United had it. They came back into it. Then United had it. And I thought in that first half, Everton came back and 1-1. Can't argue with it. It just looked, for me, two sides out there going for it. And when you look at the penalty, Bruno, no, I mean, it's outrageous. How cool is he? You know, I remember last season, couple of penalties, and I was just glowing with him. It's just really good. Everton's equaliser pounced on a sloppy mistake, but I thought it was even.
What did you think of Brian Mbeumo today? Link up with Cunha and Bruno Fernandes?
Soon as I've seen his first 2-3 touches, I thought, what's going on here? What superb touches he's got. He is going to be outstanding for Manchester United. I couldn't believe it. He just looked so calm. He looked tired late on. That's understandable. Not really had that much training, but what a class player. What a touch. And like I say, first time passes and everything, he just looks as though dead natural. Up there, he is going to be a Manchester United star. There is no two ways about it.
What did you think of the intensity today with the ball and out of possession as well?
I thought what it was, the intensity. I thought Everton gave some good, solid work there. Bit tough. You expect that from an Everton side. And I thought United didn't start like they did against Bournemouth. I didn't think they pressed high up. I thought that was what Everton, they were doing that work. And I thought United sort of set the team up for that, for the press by Everton and some tough tackling, to be honest with you. And I thought as the game went on, it was stopping and starting because of the fouls. I thought Everton came at United, but United were just like stop starting. I didn't really think they went for it up front like they did against the Bournemouth. Totally different setup.
Maybe more controlled. Maybe that was a tactic from Ruben Amorim, so they can more or less counter-attack some of the first-time balls that we did see, especially in that first half. It was some really good football.
Yeah, there was some good football, some really good moments. And like I say, both sides had good moments. But I just look at it as the game went on. United got shaky. I don't know what it was. I looked at Ugarte, especially that second half at the start.
Yeah.
I think that set the tempo for the second half. He was shaky, passes falling on the floor, just wasn't up to it. And he eventually got took off. But I just look at it and I think to myself, they were tired. Both sides worked hard in that game. But, you know, you look at the three games, Everton there, been beat, and they came up against United there, who have really, really played well in this pre-season. And I think to myself, both sides deserved the draw, deserved the point. So for me, the spoils were even, and quite rightly so. But I must say, there was a bloke there, I forgot his name now, the Everton player, on Aiden Heaven in the second. Yeah, Barry, in the second half. Outrageous. That was a forearm smash. I am telling you, that was a forearm smash. The man should have been sent off. And United, you look at the second half, penalty. Could have got a penalty. Could have got another penalty, United.
I mean, you're just talking about Barry there. You look in the second half, Bruno Fernandes and then Jayu scored for them in the first half. What did you think of that on the halfway line before their second goal, Everton?
I don't know what was going on there. I think Bruno was having a little dig at him, trying to going at his feet and that, and the player turned round. And while that went on, I mean, I don't think you'll ever see such a strange own goal like that. But then take that away, go back, and then you go back to Mason Mount's goal. What a class goal that was. The pass, the movement, he created his own space and he knew exactly where that ball was going without him even looking at it. I thought it was superb. And he did do some good movements and he did play well when he came on. So good. It's good for Mason Mount and good for a few others. But I will say this, right the way through this pre-season, and I looked at him at the start of the pre-season, was Leny Yoro. I think he has had an absolutely outstanding start to this pre-season. Got another friendly to go at home, and then we've got the Arsenal game, and I can't wait for that. But for me, Leny Yoro has been the outstanding player and improved player in this pre-season.
Yeah, you've got to look at it last pre-season as well. It was cut short through injury and it didn't make the start of the season. So a good full pre-season down like your Leny Yoro. And we're looking them forward into that Arsenal game, first game of the season.
Yeah, you look at this pre-season and everything about the culture, the standards and everything on and off the field has been absolutely brilliant. If you go back to last year, this time last year, Harry Maguire was getting slaughtered, getting booed playing football. What a difference is going on at Manchester United. And Harry did come on, look good, look solid. To be honest with you, the only criticism, and it's not real criticism, Harry's come on and he's up there again. You know what, Harry? He's always in the box. First chance, he's in there. We're not doing crosses. We're not having headers. We're not winning. And that might come back to bite us. We don't seem to have that presence up front. And that's not a criticism of when Ireland come on. It's right throughout the team. What we're doing is we're playing football. We're playing good, fast tempo football. And I like that. I like that. I'm not knocking that we're not heading it. I'm just pointing out that we're not challenging for headers. We're not dominant in the air. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a different Manchester United set up, play football different, and they're closer together. And that's a criticism last year that the midfield and everything weren't close together. But on this pre-season, you have seen some excellent football, hard-working, fast tempo football, and that is good to see.
Yeah, it's a lot better to see as well compared to last season when out of possession as well. The players all look like they've got that high intensity to want to win the ball back. Far too many times last season we've seen players heads down or just not even trying. So there's a big difference there in what we've seen in pre-season.
Yeah, you've seen a big difference. When they do lose the ball, they all get back together. Yeah. It seems to me like when you go in attack, they're going for attack again, and then you might just get the odd breakaway in that. But it's the passing. That's what they're always looking for. It's not always coming off. You know, it's pre-season, and plus the starting 11 soon changes, soon as the second half comes and that. So it's difficult to see who's actually going to start. But you can see what Ruben Amorim is getting these players doing. And it's all hard work. For me, I look at it, everyone has bought in. And you've heard Ruben Amorim's comments over the last few days and that everyone has bought in. And what you see is players in this squad who are just all one. And I like it. And you can see it on the pitch.
Yeah, and it highlights it as well, out of possession for the second goal as well. Dorgu making up that actual poor passing, getting the ball back, you know, winning that and then setting up and then being in part of Mason Mount's goal as well.
Well, you just look at it, and I did say for the Bournemouth game, what you see is players all wanting to get up there, get in that box and that, and they need to be. They need to be in that box because that's the way they play. And there were some times there, they were unlucky, balls were sort of breaking down in the box, but you can see what they're doing. But I just look at the game, and it was a tough game really for United because they were physical. You expect that. You expect that from Everton. So I think that's the reason why United set up completely different. You won't see that again, I don't think. Once you get 11 players working solid, working hard, and all working for each other, there is a football side in this squad, and that's what I like. And that's why I said the first half was entertaining. It's entertaining because United played some good football. Yeah. There's no two ways about it. But Everton brought it to United. And I look at Everton and I think to myself, you're not going to do too bad in the Premier League this year. You're not going to like just defend and fight for your lives and that. They took it to United right throughout the game in some real long periods. So for me, I look at United and I think to myself, going forward, the future looks bright, and that's what you want to see from a pre-season.
Some positives to take away from this pre-season, no doubt about that. Get your thoughts and opinions in on the game, the pre-season overall, the tour in America. Smash a like on today's video as well to help support the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. See you soon.
Thank you.